Right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Swedish Fly Girls. That's the English title, which is misleading because it's about a Danish flight stewardess who lives in Copenhagen with some kind of hippie commune. I think the alternate title, Krista, is more appropriate for this. This is basically a nudie soap opera with a bunch of horrible, groovy music from 1971. I don't know what band they hired for this soundtrack movie music, but it sounds pretty bad. It sounds like a crappy version of the Monkees or something. I don't know how to describe the music in this, but Krista's pretty hot. She, for a blondie, she's got an all over tan. She's into nude beaches and very promiscuous, but she has a goal in mind to find a husband. I guess her way of finding a husband is to behave like a libertine. Who did she start out with? So she's like mixing business with pleasure. She's got this goofy looking plastic kind of stewardess outfit with the Snoopy hat and the goggles. And she gets naked a lot, including full frontal, and her backside too. Like I said in one of my previous videos, she's got blonde hair on the top and pubic hairs are a black color. You only get to see a glimpse of them in a couple scenes for about 2 seconds each, maybe 1 second each. So, yeah, that's pretty much the movie right there. She's like dating all these guys, sleeping with her airplane clients, and in her Copenhagen apartment. The first guy was an Italian dude. He didn't want to be a stepdad, which is my problem finding a date nowadays. Kind of reminds me of my dating scene when I was in my mid-30s. I was dating like hundreds of women, none of whom wanted to marry me until I met a single mom from Guangzhou, China. Speaking of my ex-wife, she's becoming somewhat of a skeptic when it comes to COVID shots. She thinks it's unnecessary for children to get the shots, and she thinks the shots were rushed. Kind of surprising because she's been a COVIDiot for the past 2 years, and all of a sudden she had a change of heart. Even my son's half-sister, Sophia, hasn't got the shots. She's probably upset about that. I told my son she'll probably rush to get the shots when she's 18 and there's no more COVID. But whatever. I'm just hanging out here watching movies on YouTube. I've got Hellbound next. The Chuck Norris Battle Satan film that Karate Man recommended. He's probably not awake yet. I woke up hecka early today. Anyways, oh yeah, I was talking about Swedish fly girls. Where was I? I got distracted. So, I wanted to tell you about my son's COVID shots, or lack thereof. The reason for that, I guess God answered my prayers and somehow got through to my ex-wife. I don't know, but it's good news for both me and my son. I'm not so sure about what's going to happen with my employment situation next month when they start pretending like they're my doctor, even though I didn't hire them as my doctor. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Probably get a lawyer involved. We'll see how that goes. Speaking of lawyers, Krista's British boyfriend says, "Kill all lawyers." I guess he's repeating a phrase from William Shakespeare. Anyways, they took a lot in Danish language, whatever that is. I'm not familiar with it. I don't think I've ever heard people from Netherlands talking to each other until I saw this movie. But my best friend who moved to Dallas, Texas, she went to Copenhagen one time. She did cocaine, and she curled up like a ball. That's what she told me. Wonder what she's up to. I wonder if she's in the Bay Area right now. Who knows? I kind of gave up on trying to chase her around. She wasn't too crazy about me, although she did buy me a Christmas gift a few years ago. That was nice of her. But I think she's content on being single for the rest of her life, which is unfortunate for me and my son, but such is life. Oh yeah, Krista. I was talking about Krista. I keep talking about other things. So the Italian dude takes off, and then she starts going out with a younger dude who's like 18 or something, and he wants an open marriage. She's not. She's kind of. She says something like, "Wouldn't you get jealous if other men do me?" And he goes, "Oh, I think I'm okay with it." That was the wrong answer. Do not say that on a date if you're going to promote open marriage to somebody who's looking for a single dad. Open marriage is not a good role model for children, but neither is Nude Beach. Anyways, it's 1971 in Netherlands. It's even crazier than San Francisco here. In terms of loose morals, they even go into an adult bookstore together, start flipping through the pages, and the dude asks her, "Have you ever tried this before?" She says, "I tried it one time and I didn't like it." You can only imagine what they're talking about, some kind of lesbian sex or something. Anyways, 3 out of 5 stars. I thought the only reason to watch is to see her buck naked. And there's a lot of that in this movie, I have to admit. So after that dude, she starts going out with a French composer, and the dude's all caught up in his work. He doesn't want to like commit to anything. He's a big dummy. He's like old enough to be her dad, and he tells her, "I can't make love to you." What an idiot. He could have at least, gotten some something before he dumped her. I mean, come on. How dumb can you be? And then he meets this British dude who's a lawyer in Australia or something. And they fall in love. They hit it off really well, but her son's father is like hiring a private investigator to check out all of her boyfriends. She's got like 15. Dude's got like 15 dossiers on 15 different dudes. And he's going to use it to get custody of his son, but his business is failing. His family business of 200 years, he's trying to expand too quickly, which was Gooding's problem about 6 or 7 years ago. They were trying to expand too quickly and borrowing too much money. So he can't get a bank loan anymore, so he decides to smack his car into a wall, kill himself in front of Krista. And that's pretty much the movie right there. The Brit dude wants to give up the lawyering business. Like I said, he quoted the Shakespeare, "Kill all lawyers." And I guess he doesn't like contracts and stuff. I don't know what his deal is, but he just wants to smoke hash and go on the nude beach with Krista and her son. That's his new thing. I guess he's got all this money saved or something. I don't know. But yeah. Not a very good flick, other than the nude scenes, which are plentiful. So I won't say highly recommend it or check it out, but maybe I'll try to take a little nap, eat some tacos, check out some Hellbound, and progress with my lonely Christmas by myself. No son, no family, no friends around. This is what it's like to be 50 and half of your family is dead. The other half pays you no never mind. And your second employer closes down for business. End up watching Netflix all day. Not that Adrian enjoys spending time with his family on Christmas, but anyways, I used to do this stuff with my mother. Just drive up to Paradise, which took about 3 hours, and watch movies all day. Now my mother's dead. She didn't like probably half of the movies that I watched. So one year I just gathered up a bunch of Catholic movies, and we went to church and we watched Catholic movies. But my son didn't like it at the time. The Egyptian pharaohs and Moses the lawgiver kind of creeped him out. So I think he was only 5 years old at that time. And anyways, I might have, or maybe he was 4. I might have been still married. I don't remember. It's been so long, but her house probably burnt down, and there's nothing left. I had all my cult movie books stored there. But I'll probably never get around to adding movies from the other cult movie books that my stepdad left when he died, because I'm still on the psychotronic video guide B section. It's been like, I don't know how many years, almost 10 years, probably 10 years since I started going through my psychotronic video guide. So, cool. Got my Jiffy Lube coupon. Gonna take my car in pretty soon. But finances are looking pretty good. I got all my bills paid. My rent's due on next Friday, but I'm getting 2 paychecks. And I'm getting a catch-up paycheck from the 4th when I worked 17 hours and they messed up my time card, didn't pay me on my first paycheck this month. So hopefully I'll make out well. I can pump some more money into my Robinhood account. My goal is to maybe I'll get like 88% goal this year, which isn't too bad. I should probably hit it sometime next year if my employers don't start getting all uptight about my shots, or lack thereof, I should say. So we'll see how that goes. Laters.